Adejisola Atiba, CEO, Omoba Incorporated. Now, Adejisola Atiba is fondly known as Lady Abha, is a leader, author, and community builder, refining what it means to lead with purpose, with over 30 years of experience in banking and leadership, including nearly 2 decades with one of Canada's big 5 banks. She transitioned from corporate success to focus on her various businesses and community engagement. Now, there is more to this woman, to this powerhouse than this. And if you want to know more about that, look into the comment section. There are links that, showcases time with her or our interview with her. So you want to go read through that after the session to know more, also find more about her. You also see how you can connect with her online via a social media platform. But let me see your emojis, your clapping emojis, your excitement as we bring on our special guest, Miss Adejisola Atiba.
Thank you so very much. And I do apologize for all the ups and downs. I was actually traveling. I literally just got on 1 minute ago. So before I begin, I want everyone in this virtual room to make a declaration with me. I need you to place your hand on your heart and repeat after me. My voice is needed.
My voice is needed.
My story is valuable.
My story is valuable.
My visibility is my power.
My visibility is my power.
Thank you so much for doing that with me. I want you to look around this virtual room. We've heard from amazing speakers, right? This is your community, your fuel, your launch pad. Today, you are not just attending a boot camp, this weekend, right? You're stepping into a new version of yourself. And the world is ready for that woman you're becoming. So good afternoon, everyone. It is truly an honor to sit virtually before you today at Media Visibility Bootcamp 5.0, hosted by the amazing Esther Ejewere and team. And it's by being here, you've already taken the most important first step. You decided your voice, your brand, your impact deserve to be amplified. So congratulations to every one of us, speakers, attendees, and all. I want to share reflection from my journey, deeply rooted in community advocacy, professional resilience, and the pursuit of authentic visibility. And I know that in these 2 days, you've heard a lot about authenticity, right? I would, however, like to start by acknowledging the land that I stand on. I live in Alton, so we acknowledge that we gather on the traditional territory of many indigenous nations, including the Mississaugas of the Credit, Anishinaabe, Chippewa, the Nashoni, Wendat people who continue to honor their connections to this land. We recognize the enduring presence and contributions of First Nations, Métis and Inuit people, as well as Black Canadians, honoring their history and ongoing fight for justice. We commit to reconciliation, equity, and standing in solidarity with Indigenous and Black communities. So, when you think of visibility, what comes to mind? For me, I feel that visibility is rooted in authenticity. At times some people will say visibility means, cover pages in magazine, keynote speaking, but I encourage you to think bigger. Visibility isn't just about being seen. It's about being seen for what truly matters. I repeat, visibility is not just about being seen. It's about being seen for what truly matters. And it is an act of courage. It is an act of courage. And above all, an act of service. I took an early retirement from the banking industry after 3 decades of banking. I spent the next 19 years with a big bank, one of the 5 banks in Canada, and retired as a senior leader. I earned my chartered directorship. I'm still studying. Faith said, you got to have a culture of continuous learning, believe you me. I did my chartered directorship in 2025. I had my executive MBA in 2019. both of them at McMaster University, the Good School of Business. And I completed my EMBA at age 49 amid personal challenges. And I mentioned my age because a lot of people may feel it's kind of late for me. It's never late for anybody. I'm sure you've heard of KFC. He started KFC at age 60. He was sacked. He was penniless. His wife left him. He started frying chicken because that's what he did. And look at KFC today, right? I learned that age is never a limitation. It is a strength. It is evidence of lived wisdom. Remember, you are not late. You're just getting things done at your own time. That's the way I see it, right? And that's why I wrote my book, Authenticity. I actually have a book called Authenticity, How My Why Me Moments Shaped My Life. Those why me moments that felt overwhelming, became the foundation of my authentic voice. In the book, I also celebrated over 15 professionals. So it's not just my story in it. There are 15 professionals in it, and they inspire the powerful why not me mindset. Why not me mindset? You could get it on Amazon. Your authenticity is your strongest magnetic force. I tell people, don't polish your story until it's unrecognizable. Be visible in your purpose, not just your perfection. I heard somebody say before, we don't have to be perfect. I always tell people I'm a work in progress. I never plan to be perfect. I'm not even working towards it. Now, when you hear community, what does it mean to you? For me, it means fueling the engine of impact. So stepping into visibility can feel daunting. You know, Olubumi, I hear you, right? The light often brings criticism, self-doubt, and fatigue. This is where community, the second pillar, becomes your greatest asset. As founder of Council of Nigerian Professionals, Council of African Professionals, and African Caribbean Council of Vaulting, I've seen how collective visibility multiplies impact far beyond what any of us could achieve alone. Your community serves three essential roles. I call it the 3 R's: reflection, resilience, reach. When we say reflection, they hold up the mirror so you can see your true value. You know, when at times you feel, who am I really? Especially when you're going through problems, you're going through issues, things are not working the way you want it to work. But then somebody nudges you on the side and say, this is who you are. Because of what they know about you, because of what you've done. Resilience, they cushion the tough moments when setback comes. Reach, they amplify your message beyond your own voice. Community is the fuel and safety net that sustains your visibility and impact. I heard Esther say, Olubumi, don't worry, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that. The host told everybody, follow, you know, put a link in, follow everybody. This is how you increase your network. It is the fuel, community is the fuel and safety net that sustains your visibility and impact. Now, my journey from founding organizations and writing a book to speaking publicly on platforms like TEDx was an intentional push towards greater visibility to drive meaningful impact. I literally just came in from Ottawa. There was an event from Thursday till yesterday. And I met one of my young sisters in the train station when I was going. And she said, you mean you're going all the way to Ottawa because of Dami? Dami is the convener of the event, Immigration at Large. And I said, yes, I'm going for Dami, but I am going for the community. And I don't, the experience there is something else entirely. But the critical mandate is whatever you and I are doing, it cannot end with me and it cannot end with you. Right? So if you've not started, I want you to know that someone is waiting for your story. So tell it. I continue to coach, mentor, and consult because I understand the power of sponsorship, especially for African girls, women, and young men. As I'm a proud mother of boys, sharing my financial and professional expertise isn't just generosity, it is responsible leadership. I want you to think of skills that you have and say, sharing your 1 and 2 and 3 expertise isn't just generosity, it is responsible leadership. Because I want you to remember, we can only share when we're on top of the ground, right? When we're gone, all the skills we've gained is all gone. Every woman here must hone her visibility, because when you step into your light, you don't just illuminate your own path, you lower the ladder for the next woman. I'll say that again. Every woman here must hone their visibility, because when you step into your light, you don't just illuminate your own path, you lower the ladder for the next woman. Now, remember, when you lower the ladder, you're not reducing your own visibility, you're enhancing your visibility, because others are becoming visible because of you. Your voice prevents someone else's silence. When you speak, someone is waiting to hear you, and it helps them to speak up themselves. Let me reintroduce myself. I know I was introduced to you. Adejisola is a transformative leader, organizational consultant, wealth and servitude advisor, and a powerhouse storyteller. As an entrepreneur, filmmaker, digital creator, and leadership mentor, I merge strategy with creativity, purpose with innovation, and service with influence. Through my coaching programs, governance work, digital store, creative studio, and inspiring YouTube platforms, I equip individuals and organizations to rise with clarity, courage, and meaningful impact. My life's work is rooted in one truth. Leadership is not a position. It is the power to inspire, empower, and transform lives. Are you able to introduce yourselves in 30 seconds? You meet somebody in the elevator and they say, who the hell are you? Are you doing meme, or you already have something written out, something memorized, something that is you, that you can share? I want to thank you, Esther, and the entire Women of Ruby's team for building an essential platform that fuel women's amplified success. I salute your dedication. For those ready to deepen connections and amplify your message, stay connected with me on LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube. Seriously, I'm all over the place. For regular inspiration, you see, women that do things, they don't just do one thing. That's just the thing. They're not linear. It doesn't matter how you try. You have, Yoruba will say, actually, the Bible says it too. Don't bury your talent. If you have it, you have it. Hone it. Right? For regular inspiration, you can email me at ladyabha.ca@gmail.com. Abha is ABHA, to join my Fuel for Your Soul newsletter. As a coach and consultant supporting board leadership and retreats, I'm excited to offer a special promo for the first 10 people. Just email me and we'll talk about it. So what have I talked about? I shared reflections from my journey, deeply rooted in community advocacy, professional resilience, and pursuit of authentic visibility. And I also shared about me and staying connected. Finally, as I close, I leave you with this. The world is not waiting for a perfect woman. The world is waiting for a present woman. A woman who shows up with her truth, her scars, her brilliance, and her voice. So I encourage you to go, tell your story, claim your space, be unshakably visible. And when your voice shakes, because at times it will shake, use it anyway. When the room feels too big, because at times it may feel too big, walk in anyway. When doubt whispers, rise anyway. Because someone's future is tied to your courage. The next chapter of your impact begins the moment you step out of this virtual room. Everybody has said it. I am saying it again. When people say the same thing, believe you me, there is truth to it. I'll say it again. The next chapter of your impact begins the moment you step out of this room. Go, make it unforgettable. Thank you.